You're welcome to another quiet moment of strength in the Psalms. Season 1, Episode 3. I'm your host, Isoke Peter Tongo. Each day a new psalm, each breath a new song. We rise, we remember, and we begin again. In our last episode, we lingered beside the still waters of Psalm 23, verse 1, where the shepherd restored our souls. Today, we rise again from the valley of stillness to the rock of refuge. A psalm reference for this episode is Psalm 61, verse 2, titled, "The Song That Saved Me." From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. There was a time when my heart felt heavy, too heavy for words. In those moments, I did not need a sermon. I needed a song, a sound that carried what I could not say. That song became my prayer. And in its quiet rhythm, God became my rock. Maybe you've had such moments too, when the world feels distant and the soul feels small. David's cry in Psalm 61 verse 2 was not from a place of defeat, but from a place of dependence. He knew the rock was higher, not just in strength, but in perspective. To be led to the rock is to be lifted above confusion, above fear, above self-reliance. The rock is bigger than our problems and situations, whatever they may be. David's cry in this psalm is the voice of every weary heart. The psalmist confesses, "When my heart is overwhelmed." Here, the psalmist does not hide his fragility. He brings it to God. And that is where the strength begins. Sometimes strength isn't in fighting harder, but in lifting our eyes and heart higher to the rock that is higher than our situation. The song that saved me. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Music, like prayer, can save us and give us redemption. It doesn't always rescue us by changing what is around us, but by transforming what is within us. Sometimes the humming of a melody is the mercy. So when your heart feels faint, sing. even if your voice shakes, even if it's only a whisper, let that song carry you back to the rock. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Let's visualize and imagine that rock, strong, timeless, everlasting arms of grace that beckons us to Him. Then let every anxious thought fall away. You are safe by the rock. When my heart is overwhelmed, God lifts me higher. I am led by love. My peace unbroken. I stand upon the rock, and I shall not be moved. May the Lord who lifts the weary bless your heart in peace today. May He lead you higher than the noise, higher than the fear. May your soul find calm in His abundant love. For those in your 20s, hear this. When choices seem endless and directions unclear, let this psalm remind you, you don't have to know everything. You only need to look up. The rock is higher than the confusion. You are young and you are still finding your rhythm in a noisy world. Pause long enough to hear His still small voice. It will guide you better than any ambition could ever do. For those in your 30s, as responsibilities multiply and seems like life is moving so fast ahead of your plans, pause when you feel overwhelmed. You are not called to do it all alone. When life feels stretched and thin, let the rock remind you that stability is not found in control, but in surrender. If you will, let me repeat this. Stability is not found in control, but in surrender. And for those in your 40s, when transitions bring change and familiar ground shifts, remember, the rock beneath you have never moved. Stand tall and keep your head high. You got this. You've weathered enough storms to know that calm rarely comes from the outside. Let His peace anchor you again. Even now, He's leading you higher, higher, higher you shall go. Wherever you may be, at work, in the hospital, traveling, or returning from your trip, let's breathe together. Inhale peace. Exhale, worry. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, peace. Exhale, worry. Now quietly, let's whisper. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. If you will, we could sing it. Oh Lord, lead me to the rock that is higher than I, higher than my pain, higher than my shame. Oh Lord, lead me to the rock that is higher than I, higher than my pain, higher than my shame. If there's something that overwhelms you today, how can you invite God into it? Try singing. He loves your voice just the way it is. Each day a new psalm, each breath a new song. We rise, we remember, and we begin again. When my heart is faint, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Next episode, we'll be joined by Monica, our very first guest on Strength in the Psalms. Together, from the rock that upholds us, we'll journey into Psalm 46, verse 1, where God is our refuge and a very present help in trouble. Thank you for sharing this moment in the Psalms with me. May peace be your quiet strength, and may stillness lead you back home to your center. Go gently, rest deeply. Until next time, may grace be your companion and the rock your refuge.